Ladies and gentlemen, 2022 is the year of Apocalypse. We've been talking about him on this channel for a while, but confirmed this past weekend all over the social media of Marvel Strike Force. So we're discussing the latest of Apocalypse. We have Drew on today. We are getting the latest from Drew about all these Horsemen teams coming to Marvel Strike Force. We're also discussing Tower Mode, and we got all of your questions from the mailbag because it is Mailbag Monday. So you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. It is Apocalypse time coming to Marvel Strike Force sometime in 2022. We have Drew on just a little bit to find out the latest about Apocalypse. All these characters coming to Marvel Strike Force, the latest teams. We're also discussing this brand new Tower Mode. Are you enjoying it? I know some people are enjoying it. I know some people aren't. Where do you lie? Let me know in the comments. But before we get to all of your questions, all about Apocalypse, all about Tower Mode, it is now time to mention the sponsor of this video. I want you to come a little closer to your screen because I want to tell you about a free hidden gem, which also happens to be one of the greatest mobile games of all time, Raid Shadow Legends. Now, Raid already has a ton of champions from different factions for you to collect, and they just added the biggest, baddest, and scariest boss ever, the Hydra. This is the ultimate boss. It's like a lot of bosses rolled into one because each of its heads has a unique mechanic for you to figure out. This whole battle, it's like a tactical puzzle with some really great rewards. And this month, Raid is giving away a super limited champion to everyone for free. And this champion is based on the esports legend and Navi superstar Simple. And all you need to do is log in for 7 days between now and the 28th of January, and he is yours. It is a really great time to start playing Raid, and if you use my link in the description or scan my QR code, you will get a free mystery champion in your account, along with a bunch of other resources. And all those awesome resources are gonna be waiting for you in your account right here, but don't wait. Only for new players and only available for the next 30 days. But yes, it is that easy, guys. Just click on the link in the description, and I'll see you in game. So thanks once again to Raid for sponsoring this video. And if you want to play, make sure you use that link in the description. But now it is time. Let's talk about the latest Apocalypse coming to Marvel Strike Force. Let's go take a look at the video that was posted on social media this past weekend. This was January 1st, our New Year's Day surprise in 2022. A new age awakens. Let's see if we can have some clues here. And then we're going to go talk right to Drew because he is discussing Apocalypse. He's been discussing it for months. And we'll see what he has as far as the latest, but this was the video that was posted. The sun, we saw this pyramid. Now this is where it ended on New Year's Eve, but then we get this. We have the pyramid. We see these 4 figures here, 4 horsemen. You be the judge. We see a red one there. We see a green one there, probably purple, maybe blue. Who are these guys? The rumors are this is Omega Red is one of them, and Angel's another. So let's get the latest rumors. Drew, Apocalypse, he looks like he is coming in 2022. What can you tell us about his arrival, brother?
ValleyFlyin and the Valley Club. Happy New Year! I am Drew, the rumor guy, and I am back with more talk about Apocalypse. Now, you've seen the videos across social media this weekend, but we have been talking about his arrival for months now, along with the rest of his horsemen. And it looks like he'll be arriving along with multiple horseman teams that he will reign over. Now, he's been described to me as a Swiss Army knife to those teams, but is still looking to come likely towards the end of 2022. Now, we already have the first horseman team in the game right now with Weapon X and their legendary Omega Red, and it looks like things are still on track for that Excalibur February legendary horseman release. Now they're coming with all highly requested favorites: Gambit, Rogue, still looking to be the Valentine's Day sweetheart, along with Captain Britain, reworked to Psylocke, and Angel as the horseman on that team, with the empowered state still being tested right now. So those are the latest rumors. Now there is a screenshot all the way back from last March that's recently been floating its way through the community again. Now this screenshot with Apocalypse, an Angel, and some other characters. This screenshot may or may not be real, but what was real was that exact same team was tested those many months back, so take from it what you will from that screenshot. Now, that is all I have for you today with Apocalypse Rumors. I do have more. That is all I'm sharing with you today, but I've got some MODOK discussion. He may not be the tech solution we've all been waiting for. I've got some new rumors of some other tech characters that are currently being tested right now, and I'm sharing them with you next time. Yes, I'm trying to be a little healthier, Valley Club, so no frothies for me today, but gotta go grab some grab-it markers, but don't worry, I'll be back.
Drew, you did it again. You mentioned a tech team, potential tech solution in 22 for the Doom Rays, and you're leaving without telling us anything. But I guess if MODOK is indeed out, that would make me happy. I'm not the biggest MODOK fan, but let me know your thoughts on that. But let's talk about this Horseman team, this Apocalypse team. All right, so Weapon X, we already know Omega Red, probably one of the first Horsemen that's in the game for Apocalypse. And you mentioned this other screenshot. Let's take a look at this screenshot right here. Now, personally, I did not see this back in March, but apparently this has been going around since March. This may or may not be real. And this looks like the team that was in the Apocalypse movie with Magneto, Storm, Angel, and Psylocke as the Horsemen of Apocalypse. Now, if this indeed was true from all the way back in March, other teams have been tested since then. It looks like the rumors now is Magneto probably going towards a Hellfire Club team. Storm, it looks like she ended up on this mutant team with Magic. And it looks like that Angel and Psylocke still may end up on the same team if those Excalibur rumors are true, which they may be, especially with Longshot being the new login calendar for this year. But take it for what it's worth, guys. This is the screenshot that was floating around all those many months back. This may or may not be real, but apparently, at least if Drew's rumors are true, this team at least was tested all the way back then. But yes, this is, I guess, a preview of what you may or may not expect when they eventually come to the game. If these, yeah, I mean, they're not rumors anymore. It was confirmed this week. All right, but let's go to the questions, guys. Let me know what you think of Apocalypse. Let me know what you think these other mutant teams are. We already have Weapon X. We have the rumored Excalibur. We have the rumored Hellfire Club. What would the last one be? I don't know. It's not necessarily true to the comics. It's not necessarily true to the MCU. So Scopely, they could go with whatever to decide. What are your guesses? Let's get to your mailbag questions. First one of the week. First one of the year, ladies and gentlemen. ValleyFlyin. Do the devs even care? RTA is a coin flip. Whoever goes first. The mode is about absolute trash with the Eternals. It's a mirror match where whoever goes first. So RTA, I think, is one of the biggest... it's a shame that RTA ended up the way it did, because there's a mode that I thought had a lot of potential, but as you probably noticed, the devs not really seeming to care about it. They're not even mentioning changes to RTA anymore. They just said it's all knockout, screw it, have fun. We still have to do our 2 daily battles, but I think they've reduced the importance of RTA, and I don't think they're going to do much with it now. I think the 2 big things that they did, making those blitz wins counts towards those RTA points, was kind of their admission that, yeah, RTA sucks. We should have done playtesting on it. We should have got feedback. This could have been an awesome game mode, but this is a mode that has potential. It could be really fun, but most of the time it's not. The other big thing that led me to believe that they're not making this an important game mode when they started to put unimportant characters in the battle pass. Yes, there is Teal Gear now. Yes, Zemo is in there now, that cool costume for him, but I just don't think it's as important. I think it's going to be a way to get Teal Gear, and it's a way to get costumes. So that's what I think RTA is right now. Just do your battles. You can even get all that stuff through Blitz. So I don't think they're going to do anything. I don't think they care. I don't think they do anything. That's my assumption. They could totally care and have some reworks designed for that game mode, but I think with the new game modes that they have planned for 2022, I don't think RTA is on there, or fixing RTA is on their horizon. All right, hey bud, I feel like minions should be excluded from 5-star orbs and up. Yeah, definitely. I opened my 6th red star orb, got from completing the event. I got a 6 aim assaulter. That is absolute trash. I got I don't even remember what I got. I think it was a Shuri or something, but that was trash as well. I was very disappointed considering all the hard work I did to complete these milestones. Yeah, it takes a while to get those 6-star elites. It takes a lot of grinding or taking a lot of money. And when you get a trash minion that means absolutely nothing in the game right now, very frustrating. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of pushback from any of the players that these should be removed. You may not even get pushback from the devs. It may just be a time thing because in that interview, it was revealed there's a lot of things that devs want to have happen in the game. There's a lot of fixes that they want in the game. They just don't have the manpower or the time to do all that. So hopefully they can start looking back on some of the issues that we've been facing in the game for a while and devote some new staff towards that in addition to giving us all the new content that we want, all those new game modes. But yeah, fixing some of these old things like this that just have been neglected. I mean, there was a Reddit post about these Greek raids, how irrelevant they are and how trashy they are right now. That's something that they need to go back and look at as well. But this is just another example of things they need to go back and look at for the quality of life changes. And hopefully that is something that will happen in 22. I'm crossing my fingers for that. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen with the Scopely devs. All right. Hey, ValleyFlyin. It's been a while since I asked a question, but I still learn a lot from you. Thank you for watching, brother, and thank you for leaving the question this time. All right. Question. When will the Ultimate Store be reworked? With teal gear in the game, surely they can reduce the cost of orange gear orbs. Right now, I still need more mutant gear, but I hesitate opening them because it takes a while to get just one orb, only to open and get something and get nothing I need. Not something you need, nothing that you need. I feel you. Surely it's time for the store to change. This is another thing, like the red stars, like those Greek orbs, like so many things in the game that I think have been neglected for future content. And there should be a few people that go back and look at previous content and make sure it's being updated, like this Ultimate Store, because it's pretty trash right now. I don't think I bought any of that orange gear. The cost is just too insane. I think it's worth taking the chance to get some shards for a good character. So I've been opening my Ultimate orbs. Just the value hasn't been there for the orange gear. Now, why haven't they added teal gear? Is probably because they have other priorities. They're not looking back. They don't have the man hours to do what they want to do and update all that stuff. But the orb is the whole Ultimate system is pretty trash right now. Or if you get a duplicates of a character, no matter how good that character is, you get these trashy inception of the Ultimate orbs that could lead to more Ultimate orbs and just eventually lead to nothing in your account. Yeah, it's a bad system. The orange gear orbs are trash as far as value. If they introduce teal gear, that'll probably be trash as far as value. Now, the teal gear, I'm thinking that'll be added sometime after they add that third orb to the war store. I was thinking sometime January, maybe February, they would add that third orb that has a teal gear in the war store. I'm thinking they'll change the Ultimate Store sometime after that because the way I'm remembering in my head is that they added that after, they added stuff to the Ultimate Store after the war orb, but we will see. I think it's just a thing of man hours, and they forgetting a lot of things that are important to the community that don't make them a lot of money. All right, next, if you're collecting feedback regarding tower mode, here is mine. All right, there's a few messages with feedback in tower mode. I'll give you my thoughts on this tower mode after this message though. This is from a close to 600-day player, 10.5 million TCP, who is doing Doom 2.3 and has Raid and Dark Dimension focused roster. Here's my thought about the new game mode. After day one, Honest Fleal is not worth the grind. Just another Blitz 2.0 with advanced grinding rewards are crappy to say the least. Though I like a few matchups in the floors, but still another big time sink game mode with doesn't fit my schedule. So I think I'm going to treat this same as RTA. I disagree with this statement. I mean, everybody has their own opinions, and because it's your own personal experience, it's not wrong. But my experience is a little different. Is this Blitz 2.0? Yes, but when I saw this in the data mines, that's kind of where my conclusion was. If you look at my initial reaction to those initial data mines, that was my thing. It's Blitz 2.0. It's like another Blitz. And I do think it's a better version of Blitz in this game. I like the strategy. It is a lot of time sink, but this statement right here is not worth the grind. I mean, at some point, it's not just grinding to grind for rewards. You got to use your roster and use your rewards somewhere. For me, this is where I'm using my high-end roster, so I like it. I have to strategize. I can't use all the same characters. it's a better version of Blitz, and that's what I think it is. Now, you maybe ask me 2-3 weeks from now if they're not updating these teams, and we have to, and we do this exact same setup, these exact same floors, no changes to them, doing that week after week. Yeah, it could get boring because we could use the same teams to smash them, and there's a set layout that everybody's gonna face. This is I think this is like RTA. This has a defensive framework, and I think this is starting in a lot better place than RTA started off. They can make changes, make this better. Obviously, I think they need to make it a little more engaging for mid and newer game players. This may not be a new player roster mode, just because of the wideness of the roster. You might not be able to do a lot of floors, but mid game players, they should make it engaging for mid game players as well, in my opinion, and make it a little easier to get through some of these floors. Less rewards, but I like the challenge. Actually playing the game. There's not a lot of game modes that I have fun with in Strike Force right now. Raids, fun for a while to get through the challenge, but now we're doing the same thing over and over, so that's getting a little stale. War, I don't like them because the Heroes for Hire Arena is still fun, but I'm liking Blitz 2.0. I'm liking the Blitz 2.0. All right. Happy New Year, Alan. Happy New Year to you, brother. Looking forward to more great content from you as you start the new year. That is what the plan is. So hopefully we get more great content on the channel. All right. After your recent interview with the new creative director, are you going to provide additional feedback regarding the new game modes? No. I mean, what I know about the new game modes is what you guys know. I didn't know about tower mode, all the details, till it was actually released on Friday. I saw the data mines, I saw the blog post, but yeah, that's all I actually know. A tower mode is an embarrassment as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. I think I like it a lot more than some of the community. I think it's meant for end game players. Reskinning Blitz is not fresh and exciting. It's shame on developers for assuming the player base wouldn't see right through. I saw through the data mines. I saw through the data mines, and I still thought, all right, let's see what this is. I gotta disagree with this. I'm in the camp that kind of enjoys it right now. And I gotta say that the first couple days, though, it does seem like it takes a lot more time than Blitz. But the good thing is you can do that all in one shot and not have to do a little bit every 2 hours. Blitz is stale but a necessary game mode. Adding more of the same isn't refreshing and new, but does add to the frustration of already fresh player base. So the time, I could see if someone's spending a lot of time, especially if they're not having fun with this mode. The good thing is, you know what? There's a sim on it, and you could get some of the rewards, maybe not getting all the rewards that someone that wants to take more time spending it. But if it's not worth the time for you, the good thing is you could sim, get to whatever floor you could get to, and just collect, maybe get to floor 51 and just claim those rewards, get the base milestone rewards. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I can understand that there are those that will spend in the game, and if it's fun and not painfully grinded. Yeah, so I don't. This is the game mode hasn't really given me an incentive to spend either. It's just I like the strategy. All right, happy New Year, Valley and the Valley Maniacs. Do you think Scopely was just cheating in this new term? All right, so this is something that I haven't really paid attention to the leaderboards. This is something I've seen mentioned. Cheating sucks. Hopefully, they will address it. I'm assuming they will. This has already been reported. I've seen reports of cheating in the Envoy chat as well. They probably will deal with it very, very soon. Hopefully, before this first season ends, and none of those cheaters get any of the rewards. So they just spent all their time grinding and they get nothing. That would be the ideal situation for these cheaters, to spend time, waste their time, get nothing for it. Somebody already has way too many points this season and currently at number 1. Yeah, I don't know. This is from the first. I guess that was not possible. It may have been possible. I don't know. If one person is cheating blatant, how do we know others aren't? I don't know. There may be, but I don't. For me, it doesn't affect rewards too much. I'm shooting for like the 10% rewards. If you're in the top 10%, you're getting some decent rewards. If you're outside of that, then you're still getting some decent rewards. There's teal gear across a lot of those milestone rewards. But cheating sucks. They need to address it. The cheating's a problem. The guy that you might consider cheating, he's in the same alliance as me. I bet Scopely will think the Avengers Towers might be bugged. I don't know. Maybe. So if he's in the same alliance and you know the person, maybe he's not cheating. Maybe it's a bug. Maybe they actually got these points. I don't know. I didn't calculate it all on the first, but any cheaters need to be dealt with, in my opinion. So Hopefully they have a good system to detect this, because apparently last year there were some erroneous bans for people that weren't cheating at all, and it's hopefully that system is solved. All right. Hey, Valley, greetings from Singapore. Do you think Scopely dropped the ball with the recent releases of Web Warriors and Star-Lord T'Challa? They seem very underwhelming compared to the previous releases like Surfer, New Warriors, Eternals, Infinity Watch. Yeah, but is that a bad thing though? I mean, there are people complaining about all the Power Leap, a Surfer and Kestrel and New Warriors, and now that they have like normal teams, I don't know what the complaint is. I mean, Star-Lord T'Challa, he's what we expected him to be, right? And let's extend that to the Uncanny X-Men as well, the new Uncanny. They're supposed to be a war offense team. They weren't billed as being able to beat the meta. They cannot beat the meta, but they could beat some of the older meta, and they do that exactly what they're billed as. Web Warriors were billed as a raid team, and they are a raid team. They seem like they're superior to the symbiotes. The only thing is the investment level for the symbiotes, they reach that same level. I think a lot of people have already invested a lot in the symbiotes as far as silver, gold promotion credits, T4s, gold training mats, as gear, alien spores, collecting those alien spores. So I think that's the big issue with the Web Warriors right now is there's a ton of investment into symbiotes, but I don't think they're underwhelming. I think these newer releases, they're in line with where they should be. The Web Warriors are pretty strong, but to get to that point, you gotta reinvest in another bio team. So I don't think it's bad. The good thing is all of these teams are kind of skippable. You could skip all these teams, at least for now. Web Warriors, you might want to hold off, build later, like a wait and see type build. But yeah, I don't see a big problem with them releasing not as strong characters. It just slows down the power leap that we have, is the way I see it. All right, hey Valley, what is up? Happy New Year from NYC. Happy New Year from TX. I have to say I really enjoyed the tower mode as being an end game player. Yeah, I think it's meant for end game players. I think the people that aren't enjoying it are the people that either just don't enjoy the mode. So there's that. They don't have the time to actually play it and spend the time strategizing. And then that's the ones that just want rewards. So there's a few things, but I'm enjoying the tower mode there. I can see how a lot of newer players might not like it. I think if they changed it a bit for earlier player, it would be better. Maybe if you go and knock out one person, that way you go back in with a second attack that would really 4 people out of floor, like 2-tapping a room that would give a lower TCP chance to climb. What do you think? So there's a couple things that I thought would be solutions. One is this one is the being able to go into floors. Maybe do that for floors 20 and lower or something, or have 2 difficulties. One is the difficulty we have now. That's the hard version. That's meant for the end game players. And maybe make it easier difficulty for newer and mid game players. And with this lower difficulty, you get lower rewards, obviously, but you can do things like 2-tapping. You're getting easier enemies. You're not getting this huge ramp up right away. So I would like to see it changed. I'm enjoying it. I would like to see more people enjoying it. I know not everybody's enjoying it, especially based on the last 2 comments that we've had on the mode, but I'm thinking this is the first iteration, and hopefully they can do some things to change this mode to make it enjoyable more for the masses. And hopefully they will take that feedback and look at it. Hey Valley, I have an arena question for you. When Adam Warlock is on a full Infinity Watch team, Gamora can give him taunt. When I fight an arena team with Adam Warlock, Fire Level Doom, Icarus, and Cersei, how come Adam Warlock gets taunt after my Icarus uses his ult? How is that possible? Well, if it's going after Icarus does his ult, that is a bug. I am not seeing anything in a kit that would indicate that. However, Cersei is a little different. So let's take a look at both of their kits. All right, so Icarus, this is what his ult says on msf.gg. He is attacking the primary target. A lot of damage, bonus attacks, death proof. Nothing about taunt here. But if we go to the Cersei ultimate, and maybe it is this after the Cersei ultimate, not after the Icarus like you're saying, she should be giving taunt to the enemy support. If you look all the way down at her kit on the bottom here, in arena, after you do her ult, she's gonna apply taunt for 2 turns for the enemy support with the lowest speed. And guess what class Adam Warlock is? That's right, he is a support. And he probably has the lowest speed on the team. So after Cersei does his ult, it is proper that the enemy Adam Warlock, even though it's not beneficial for you, it is proper that he's getting his he's getting his taunt. But if after Icarus, that is a bug, report that, and hopefully that does get solved. And that is it for this edition of the Monday Mailbag. We'll be back next week with more of your questions. Thank you for everyone that left the question on the Discord. If you want a question potentially featured on an upcoming Monday Mailbag episode, make sure you're a member of the Discord. The link is down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button for more Marvel Strike Force content, and hit that notification bell. Join the club, guys. Join that notification squad. I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Happy New Year's. Check out some of the links down below. Check out some of the sponsors, and give me that Hulk fist bump before you go. ValleyFlyin out.